We got marketer extraordinaire Tom Hartman here with us for our segment called Jumpstart, where we talk to you about business. Whether you're a person who's looking to start a business, maybe you've already started one and you're looking for some advice, this segment, Jumpstart, is for you. Perfect. You mentioned Ethereum, and I kept you here a lot longer than I expected to. You've got other things to do. Just really quickly, I mean, we'll do another segment where we dive into Ethereum. We won't talk about Bitcoin here today. We've done a lot of videos about that. But Ethereum, you're telling me about these applications that people are using. Like, could you give me a little teaser about what people are doing in the realm of Ethereum and kind of what you're excited about for the future?
Yeah. So, I mean, let's set aside the whole idea of what, Ethereum is like a crypto coin, just sort of like Bitcoin is in that same class of thing. And crypto, all that means is that it's encrypted, that it's not easy to find out who owns it and who holds it, right? It's sort of like when you're using your bank app, you want it to be encrypted. You want to put your information, your password, and all that in, and that all the transactions are happening just with you. So this crypto thing that happens with Bitcoin and Ethereum or any number of these crypto coins, that's all the crypto things means, that it's private. That aside, Ethereum is basically like, think of it as a platform. Think of it as the App Store. I really like thinking about it as the App Store on your phone. Mm-hmm. Now, if you're not a developer, you won't notice, but if you wanted to make an app, you would have to learn a specific type of programming language that allows you to build that app. You can't just build the same thing as you would. It's not the same programming code that you would use just on any computer or to build websites. It's a whole different type of coding. So it has its own language, its own syntax, its own protocol. So Ethereum basically creates this sort of protocol, this sort of language, how to write program in such a way that you're able to create these applications that use money as part of its system. So when you think about air miles, let's say, you use your air miles card and you get these miles, and these miles can then be translated into dollars, right? You can actually buy things with them, or you can buy a flight. But that's just converting it directly into money afterwards, right? Whether you're getting an iPad or a trip to Australia. But imagine that you didn't need that middle step where the air miles don't need to be converted into dollars in order to do anything. That the air miles themselves is a currency. That itself you can use practically. It's not just stuck on your card to be converted later on. And that's sort of what Ethereum does. So just a quick thing, Peter, if you just give me 1 minute here, I'm just going to show you here on for Ethereum a couple of the apps, just real quick. So if you take a look at, oh, by the way, this is the price of Ethereum right now. We like seeing this. We like seeing a nice jump up in the price over here, right there. Okay, so a couple of apps that are super interesting. So earning interest. So being able to deposit your cryptocurrency inside of a crypto lender, and they lend out your cryptocurrency to do all kinds of things, and you can earn interest on it. Remember when your bank account used to earn interest for you, and now it doesn't? Well, you can have that again on Ethereum. You can also have Polymarket. Right? You've heard me talk about Polymarket here, Peter, right? Where people are able to bet on certain outcomes. So you wanted to, let's say, bet on, will Donald Trump be inaugurated for his second term as president? No, I guess we already know that's not the case. Will Donald Trump complete his first term? I lost a little money on that, but what are you going to do? But this is a market that allows you to bet using crypto tokens.
What are we seeing here? What are you showing? It's a little smaller.
This is Polymarket. So basically, this is showing me. It's allowing you to place bets on things that can happen in the U.S.
Okay, we can't read this, just so you know. It's too small for us.
Sure. So let's say let's zoom this in. Will Trump pardon himself in his first term? Right? And then you could bet if you say yes, he will pardon himself. Can you see this here, Peter? Yes, 12 cents.
Yeah.
And then no, 88 cents. So I could bet here. I could say, fine, no, I think he will pardon himself. It cost me 12 cents for one of those bets. But if I'm right, I get back $1. Mm-hmm. So if he does pardon himself, I get $1 for every 12 cents that I put in.
Is there something that's not political, or is it all politics?
It's pretty much all political on this platform for now. But what's interesting is that it's built on the Ethereum platform, and so when you place a bet, no one knows that you placed the bet.
All right, let's see your pretty face. Let's see your face.
Yeah. So one last thing I'm going to show you is Audius. So this is basically allows you to when you listen to people's music, when you listen to creators' music, every listen that you give that song, that creator directly gets money. They get a crypto token.
Not every time I buy the song, every time I listen to the song.
Every time you listen to the song. So it's really a meritocracy. If you're just playing that song on a loop, that person gets money incrementally.
Does it cost me money?
No, it doesn't cost you any money. So in other platforms, it would cost you money. You would have to put up money in order to host your song there and all kinds of stuff. But here, it's all baked into the...
But I mean, when I'm listening to the song, does it cost me 10 cents every time I listen to the song?
It doesn't cost you anything. The platform, Audius, just like imagine it's Spotify, right? It's a version of Spotify, and they're paying the creator because they're getting ad revenue, they're getting different types of things. They can use some of that attention that you're giving it for other stuff, but instead of having to go through some complicated algorithm in order to figure out how much they should be paying each creator, the person who puts the music on gets paid for every single listen that's there. Now, you might get paid 0.001 cent, right? If your song got played by you and nobody else. But if you actually got popular, well, you wouldn't have to get a record label or put your music out for free so you can sell tickets to your concert and all that sort of thing. Literally listen to the song will generate revenue. And so these are things that are built on the Ethereum platform. These are like apps on your phone, but they're apps built on money.
That's so exciting. I remember you told me one called Pool Together, where everybody puts money into a pot, and that money is then used. There's a yield on this.
Well, just like you can earn interest. I showed you can earn interest on depositing money with a lender. You're earning a small amount of interest. So let's say 8% interest. But what you can do is pull together. So let's say they pull together $15 million. Well, every interest that's earned, I think every month, all that interest is given to one person in the pool. So it's like a lottery ticket that you buy, and instead of so you buy the lottery ticket, that money goes into is available. The lottery winnings goes to one person, and you're automatically entered into the next lottery. You don't have to buy a new lottery ticket. And now you might be in this thing and never win.
But at any point you can pull your. At any point, you can pull your money out, from what I remember, right, and it doesn't cost you anything. So you're not even buying a lottery ticket. You're just putting your money in for use, and then you can take that same money back out.
Small caveat.
Yeah.
It is possible to lose all your money.
Oh, really? How's that?
Well, just like anything, if they
mismanage the money,
they can't get the money back. If they mishandled, there was a hack or whatever. Just like you can get frauded at your bank or anything like that. There's always a small risk, or there's always a risk. I don't want to say it's small. There's always a risk that you'll lose money. But that's one of the things I like about depositing your money for the interest. The more risk you take, the higher interest you get paid, which is how it should work, right? The riskier the thing is, the more you want to get back. So you're like a loan shark, right? You're like, okay, you're giving me 25% on this loan, buddy. You look a little sick on your legs.
I really love this. We're going to have to talk more about it. This is just, I'm pretty sure we're just skimming the top here. Very excited. I know you're excited about it when you talk about it. I can get you going.
Well, you're going to get your first crypto, bro.
Yeah. You got me cold storage. Wait, am I allowed to show this? Should I keep this private?
No.
It's a cold storage. And this is where my Bitcoin is going to stay on, right?
That's right.
And so we'll do a video about that. You're going to walk me through the process. If anybody's out there wondering, how do I get started with Bitcoin? What do I do? We're going to be walking through the process. So I'm going to be doing it myself. I haven't done it. Tom has done it. I've never done it. I'm going to walk you through, and Tom's going to guide us, and we'll learn how to get into this Bitcoin world. It's super, super fascinating. Ethereum is right alongside there. If you really like Bad Guru Nightly, thank you so much for watching. We'll be on again. Make sure to subscribe over on Facebook and YouTube so that you never miss another episode. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh.